Oh, my bad. Yeah, I was on mute. All right, so good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's get started into our pre-market watch list and kind of build from there. So first, we have TCBP on the watch. All right, we're looking at this kind of 5-minute chart overall, and we're gonna look where the buyer's at. Right, where are they sitting at? Where the seller's sitting at? What trend are we in? So are we in a downtrend? Are we in an uptrend? Are we going to look for continuation? What are we doing here? So what we're looking for is, obviously we had an up, this initial pop, and then we had this big downtrend. So we started bouncing from 1.2, which was initially where that run started. And then we went all the way back up, used this same level where buyers were to grab liquidity and then make that move up. So for me, what I see here is that we broke over this previous high right here at $2. So that tells me, okay, we broke structure. We're pulling back. We're making equal lows. We're bouncing, into that double bottom area. So basically what I want to see into open is kind of that 174 rejection. All right, and then pull back into 157. And then I take that dip at 157 and then bust through to $2. That makes sense. That's kind of what I'm looking for on TCBP. That's the overall plan. We'll be patient, right? We don't know instantly what's gonna happen, but kind of be patient. That's kind of the idea. Now what could happen is in pre-market it breaks 174, goes to 199, and just completely changes, right? We don't know, but we'll see what happens with the setup. But that's kind of the thing where we are now switch trend from a downtrend to an uptrend, and we're kind of looking for a base here at this 150, 160 at a double bottom. All right. Next we have DUO, which is duo. This thing's on a big run, and now absolutely shit in the bed. So see what we can kind of get the trend lines going. So off the bat, this is in the first. I just pulled up duo today, right? I put it up a few seconds ago just to see what was going on, what was running. But this is like the initial thing that I'm looking on duo. The first thing that I spot is this trend. I see a high here. I see an attempt of a high here, and then a breakout here, and then a retest, right? So this is kind of what we're looking at right now on duo. This is the setup. If we go to 170 right here, let's see where we rejected from on the daily, right? Let's see where we're bouncing from, where we're rejecting from, so we can kind of get a better idea of where to get our levels. Okay, so we're rejecting from this, you guys can see, super high volume day, right? That's what we're rejecting. And so we're rejecting the super high volume day, and where are we bouncing from? So we're bouncing from this high volume day as well, right? So if that's our plan, what we can do is even add zones around this area. So DUO, we can add a selling zone where this wick is, right? And we can add a buying zone kind of like right here too. All right, so that's kind of what we have drawn out right now. Let's go back to the 5-minute on duo. So the two levels that we're looking for now is going to be back to 104. Looking at 104, you guys can see around 104 was holding pretty well. That was our key level. And then below that, 98. Right, so basically 104 was holding. Below that is just liquidity grabs. And then after we went up, we hit that level of that zone that we saw. And now we're coming down. So we have our zones written out right here. And this is kind of what we're going to be looking for basing. I don't like this duo setup that much. I'll tell you that. Duo is it's got some thick trades. It doesn't look too appealing to me, especially after that massive knife. So probably won't be eyeing it too much, right? But just keeping it real. All right, a lot of people are going to be trading that. I don't know if I will. If the trade setup comes to me, then sure I will. But I'm not going to be like, oh, that's a lovely trade today. No. All right, PIK, just pulled it up. First thing I noticed right off the bat, this volume bar. That tells me, okay, a lot of buyers coming in here. What's going on? All right, so I'm going to look into that. We'll see why buyers are coming in. So we'll go look at that level, right? So we see buyers come in right here. Let's go look at that daily level. Why are buyers here? Okay, we'll see a nice base here on the daily. And buyers on this candle. I would say a good level would be 1017 as well. This wick with high volume to kind of get close to where that volume is coming in, right? Where that big volume is coming in, we kind of match it, right? Match that area. So even after we match it, we're starting to hold this area on PIK. So I would want to see a little bit higher, right? I want to see it start to form an uptrend. Right now, we're just kind of consolidating. I do like that we're reclaiming this line right here, right? Which is a nice bounce area. So maybe all this could have been liquidity grabs and then reclaim this area, which is 1017 to 994, and then make that move back up. Now, this could hold up very well and make a move. But most of these plays are just kind of waiting for the play to come to us, having a plan, and just seeing what the market gives us. All right, so for today, there's TCBP going right off the low that we had from the demand zone. So like I said, I wanted it open to either reject 174, come down to 156, and then give me a trade, or I'm not gonna trade it, but just right through 174 to $2, right? So that's exactly what happened. I did not take the trade, nor did it have my setup. So I did not take that. But you guys can see how the trade held up from the structure, right? Market structure, that's what we're talking about. From a downtrend now to an uptrend, pull back, make equal lows, and then make that move back up, right? So these lows were being held on to because this is a low that made a new high. And then market makers are now pushing the stock up. So we are going to keep the stream short today. We'll be back on Wednesday on the stream. I hope you guys learned something from this. Make sure you guys trade safe. Let the trades come to you. I will be on live trading just within the next 5-10 minutes with my team. Now, I want you guys, if you want to join, you guys can check out the link that will be sent here in chat. Make sure to trade safe, trade these small caps with good risk management. Final question before I do head out. Do you ever take some pre-market trades? Yes, I do. I used to take a lot more in COVID time when the market was super, super hot. But now what I'm doing is if I, like after the stream and, I'm setting up my trades, if I see a nice setup, I'll take it with small size. I'm only taking pre-market trades with small size. I'm not sizing in, the market isn't the same as it was. And I'm used to trading pre-market with like a lot of volume and a lot of volatility. So I don't do it with much size, right? So just lotto size and kind of just testing out strategies and testing out how things work. But anyway, here's the link to join premium. I'll see you guys over there. Peace.